Howdy, howdy, howdy. Yeah, I was just doing some setup. Thanks for the heads up, though. Let's turn off this music. I know y'all can't hear, but... Alright, so we're in sub-only mode. Sorry about that, but I just got 2 follows that seemed really suspicious as soon as I started up the stream. So, yeah. Especially suspicious because one of them literally has raid in the name. A little on the nose, no? Okay, hold on. Just gotta do some maintenance and we will get straight to the game, I promise. I've been really excited about this one. Not that. Just give me one moment. I promise we will get to it in a second. Alrighty. Alright, Scott said he might be able to help out. In the meantime, let's say we start up the game and see how things go. I have 11k points, so I'm good. You're well prepared. Oh yeah, and there's a lot more point rewards down in the reward section. Some sound alerts, some voice alteration that you can mess around with. Alright, so let's get to it. Oh, thank you for the tier 1 sub, Scott. Very much appreciated. I have no idea how this game works, so we're just going to go on normal with Arthur. I would play mouse and keyboard, but for some reason... What do you mean not yet? Yes, begin. All good, BB. Yeah. Thank you for the help, man. I honestly didn't know what to do. I was gonna figure it out after stream. Uh-huh. So we're a censorship worker. Got it. Hey there, Runa. Sorry about the sub-only mode, but it's being dealt with. We will be back to normal chat in just a moment, hopefully.
Oh, God.
Just give me 1 second to run through the intro here, and I'll pause it so I can switch that over. Alright.
I should just take my joy, shouldn't I?
I mean, probably not. Okay, we're gonna pause it there, and I'm gonna switch you guys over to normal chat. There you are. Chat's open. Again, thank you again, Scott, for helping out with that. So how's everyone doing today? I'm gonna be remembering some things, apparently. That or I could end the game now and just take my joy, I guess.
Percy! Percy!
Welcome back to the world of the Awakened, Tinny.
What have you been up to? No one's seen you for hours.
Ah, nose to the grindstone, you know.
Then why haven't I heard a single whoosh through the door since 10 o'clock? Did you forget we're having Deirdre's birthday party?
Oh.
We've got a piñata.
Right. Brilliant. Of course.
Have you forgotten your joy?
Of course not. Snug as a bug on a drug.
Well, come on then, finish up.
Just have a few more
That's a good way of putting it.
I know you're very busy.
Then don't take too long to finish.
Yeah.
Aha! The power cell's empty.
Well, what will you do?
I'll get a new one.
Don't you worry, we got this. You don't have to monitor us. Please. Hey, look at that, a power cell. We'll just pop that in and get to work. Lovely. She's not still watching us, is she? Okay, I'm guessing I have to blend in, so we're gonna...
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other. That's what we'll do.
Wait, do we have to censor this one? It seems like a nice scrap will be melted down to support war efforts. Yeah, it has to be something happy, so...
Arthur, for heaven's sake, focus. That one was perfectly harmless. Well, I expect you in the conference room presently. Don't
Wait, how does she know?
don't want to miss the piñata.
Yay, piñata!
Wasn't Prudence supposed to be coming back today?
Clarifies registration
I'll write her a welcome back
procedure. That doesn't sound very joyful. Hiya! Okay, she's gone. Sure. Let's put this one through and then we'll get up.
Fond memories.
Okay. Again, I don't know anything about this game. So we'll be learning together. Oh, wait. Ooh. Okay. And nothing of use, so let's go to the piñata.
Do you think the canister wonders what life's like outside the tube? Of course, he'd have to break the tube to get out. That would break it for everybody.
Odd sentiment.
What happened to you, Prudence?
Am I supposed to be seeing something? Rotted sandwiches. Yeah, I'm not gonna do Prudence's work. A rotted gift basket. Can we go in here? Yeah,
My birth whistle.
Oh.
You're offered a part.
Dear Mr. Birthwhistle, it is so thoughtful of you to suggest how best to rearrange the department. I'm always grateful for the suggestion from junior staff on how to best do my job as director. However, I'm afraid that it would be destablishing to swap your office with that of Mr. Hastings. Fortunately, turnover in this department is high. If Prue doesn't return soon, I don't see why you couldn't have her office. In the meantime, I suggest you pop another joy and feel the sunshine on your face, whether you have a window or not. All the best, Victoria being young. Director, take that. Take that, Clive. Ooh, cricket bet. I'm not doing his work either.
I did take them. No, no, leave me alone. I took my joy. I took my joy. No, no, leave me alone. No.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Arthur.
Hi. Okay. Okay, so joy can be taken intravenously and in pill form. Got
We
it.
seem to be a bit behind in our work now that you mention it.
Seems so. Who the heck are you? Well, it's not like he's any less creepy than anyone else we've seen.
There you are. You nearly missed the piñata. It's the most adorable Spanish custom. Uncle Jack did a whole show about it. You smash it until all the sweets come out.
Oh, that,
Come on. hit
very
it.
familiar with the
Hit
concept of a
it.
piñata, but this one sounds squishy.
Come on.
Squishier than paper mache should be. Oh, good gravy. Yeah, that's a proper reaction.
Off your joy. Take one of mine. Oh my lord. He's a downer. Call security. We've got a downer.
Okay. Okay, so joy is potentially a hallucinogen. Blech. My vision,
Bad time to ask for that raise.
it's everywhere. This is the Bobbies! Run! Never! I'll be happy when I darn will feel like it! Oh shoot, oh shoot.
You smelled gas?
Flaming Nora.
Forget him, there's no time.
Happy is the country with no past. Sure. I heavily disagree with that, but sure. Why would you feel that with jelly? That's the bad part. I don't think that was jelly. I'm pretty sure we just smashed open a rat. No hollowing required. And no sweet filling required.
Christ, how far did those bastards chase me? There were bridges, weren't there? And tunnels. I'm pretty sure I'm not in the parade anymore. I don't even think I'm still in the village.
You cannot be sad if you have no memories. You could be sad that you have nothing to remember. At least that's how I'd feel. Memories are very important. Otherwise, how are you going to learn from something?
Back on your toes. I think I can promise you your day will go as sweet as a summer breeze.
Okay.
Well, what's going on today in the village of Hamlin? Oh, the circus is coming to town.
Oh, wait. Is this important? Dear Rupert, Jim Wall, Chief Engineer. Dear Rupert, are you quite certain Teddy is off his joy? Perhaps he merely forgot. You've got to look after your mates. Have you tried a string around your finger? That always helps me. Anyway, I can't reassign Teddy because I haven't got replacements. All the juniors are off at Scargill, and the subsidents have been serving all sorts of connections, and modeling must flow. I really appreciate your sticking by your post. If you don't do your duty, who are we? But try the string around your finger. I feel certain you will manage the situation. All the best, Jimmy.
Coming
Huh.
to town. Ha-ha.
Some bobby pins.
I'm sorry I fooled you. It's just
I enjoyed this
a
game
regular,
even
wonderful
if it didn't want me to
holiday.
sometimes.
But of course, we'll interact
Yeah, I set that up a little bit ago.
With our daily recreational activity.
So far, it's been working perfectly.
Today. Well, how about Simon said?
I've heard that this game has a few issues.
Odds and bobs and bits of metal to make a lockpick.
Wait, you can't just pick with the what? You can't just pick with the bobby pin? I can. It isn't too hard. I'm sure the empty pill bottle will come in handy. Maybe. Even if it doesn't, that's fine.
And she ran this way. I wonder if I'll see her again.
Dirty bandage. I'm sure that'll be helpful. What? What could possibly be? Okay, cloth. That's scrapped in the toilet.
Contact down is right. Brilliant. And now.
Okay, crafting. This? Yes. Dirty bandages. Proper suit. What's wrong with my current suit? A Jimmy bar and a lockpick. We'll probably get that stuff later. I feel like you could just pick a lock with a bobby pin, but whatever.
There we go. 3 years of the salamander and me getting into constant trouble finally pay off.
Alright.
What happened to him? Or rather, who?
Electro lock shocker. What is this?
Are they going to hurt us?
No one's going to hurt you, Percy. I promise.
But
This isn't a World War II
they
thing,
hurt
is
the
it?
City.
I don't think they'll blow anything else up.
Why?
Because we surrendered, I hope.
What are we going to do, Arthur?
We're brothers. We'll look out for each other.
I'm always such a pack rat in these games. No matter what it is, it might not be useful in the slightest, but I'll still take it. Storage system, maybe? Okay, that's what the electro lock shocker is for. There was a way over here too. Not there. That's the lavatory. Alright. I suppose we'll just use the electro lock shocker, because I don't think there's a key card nearby. This guy didn't have one.
Too bad I don't have any other hatches to go to just yet.
Okay, hang on. Let's try this. Hey! Ow!
We've come.
Come on then.
Perk up, you!
There's one thing I know, it's how to tussle.
That's the first fight I've won since primary school. Actually, I think it's the first fight I've been in since primary school.
Is everyone down here off their joy? Or was he attacking because he suspected me of being off my joy? Never use stuff like potion in an RPG? Yeah, no. Yeah, I usually just like do any stealth route that happens to walk to another hatch. No other hatch is powered. Oh, okay. So that was like for something later. I'll usually use the stealth route and kind of just sneak my way through. And that causes you to avoid having to use restoration items or stamina items and stuff. So I'll have like a huge horde of things in my inventory at all times, and then the final boss comes up and he just can't handle me.
Out of. Brilliant. Ah, the train station. If I can get to the train station, I can just follow the old rail tunnel all the way to the bridge. Be nice if there was a map, wouldn't it? I suppose back in those days we could remember where things were.
Wait, I should also turn on my follow notifications real quick, since we're okay now. Cool. We're good to go. Oh, and is the audio alright for you guys? I had to make a few adjustments for the sound alerts just to make sure that everything was working. Hopefully,
I always wonder what happened to the
I'm not gonna blow out my ears or your ears. Hopefully. Alright, I'm just gonna go through a wall to get there.
I am coming for you, Percy. I haven't got it all figured out, but I will find you.
Alright, thanks for letting me know, Runa. I want to read Tea Party. Alright, short and sweet. Nanny's Tea Party, do come in your finery and remember your manners. I highly doubt I'll need anything on that table, at least for now.
Berries? They grow all over the Garden District, don't they? I guess I can eat these till I run across a pub.
The buildings are dilapidated, but this area does look fairly pretty. You can totally tell it was post-war, though.
Nice suit.
Thank you. My uncle bought it for me last Christmas.
Anxious to get back home to the village?
Well, I live in the parade.
You won't get past that door. Not without one of them disposable electrical cars that all the bobbies have. And a power cell.
Know where I could mug a bobby?
You're a brave one, aren't you? No. I'll trade you one.
Don't you want to go back home?
Home to all those bastards who chased me out of my house. When they all catch the plague and die, then I'll go back. There's something I want a whole lot more. Those
And what's that?
bastards in that camp over there, with the helmets and the proper weapons. They took something from me. You get them back for me, I'll give you my card.
Okay, but what's this thing?
Dangerous, isn't it?
Of course it's bloody dangerous. That's why I'm paying you. Come and find me in that sort of hamlet over there. We'll trade.
All right. Well, what are they?
Me medals. From the war. I won the DSO at Dunkirk and the Victoria Cross at Ramsgate. Those bastards. They thought it was funny that I still had them. Fucking funny they thought it was. No, and you'll need a power cell to fire this thing up. Hooligans stole most of those too.
Right. Well, I'll see what I can do.
War never
Well,
changed.
off I go to a camp of
A game
robbers.
teach me that.
Maybe I can defeat them with my rapier-sharp wit.
Yeah. That's one thing Fallout always gets right. War never changes.
Locked. Aha, but I remember how to make a lockpick.
And I have a lockpick. Wait, what do you mean remember? What were you using lockpicks for? Pocket expansion kit. Don't mind if I do. How would one use what? Okay, question mark is quest. No, it's not. Okay. English repressed. Swift, run quite fast, and unremarkable, can hide in plain sight on benches, if not in line of sight with angry people. Okay, so each character has their own little quirks to them. That's to be expected. Okay, I'm gonna make a Jimmy bar just because I might need it later. Okay, if I want the chaps and metals, maybe power cell, I got to find a way into the fortified camp. That's the one we're tracking now. Cool. I don't know if I should be collecting things, because I'm kind of going in blindly.
I don't know whether to think about him in the present tense or the past tense. Heavens alive. It's a bloody fortress.
Okay, there is a crouch button. There's always a way into one of these places, especially during the first part of the game. Right? I'll climb if I have to. Hit! Hey, look, a blimp. Or a balloon. It looks really puffy. I'm not sure how you... No, it is a balloon. It's tied down and everything. Gotta be something... That looks climbable? I'm not trespassing yet. Give me a minute, I'll show you trespassing. That looks promising, if I can climb there. Doesn't quite look like it. Okay, so we gotta find a way in
Buttoned up.
through the
I can
front.
wait here till they throw a party for the whole neighborhood.
Bolt cutters, maybe?
Find a cleverer way in.
To me, that looks like the cleverer way in. Over this rock and then hop over the wall. Because there's that gap here. Unless I can just climb. Nope. Honestly, a Jimmy bar could get you in. Just clip here, get in. But I know that's probably not something you can do. Right? Right. Okay, we'll do one more once over on the wall, and if we can't find a way in, we're gonna search the surrounding area. Hey! Look what your boy missed. Lockpick, screw loose, disposable safe cracker. Thank you. From my experience, barbed wire is not climbable. Yeah, probably not. There's that fella on YouTube who does elbow drops into barbed wire, though.
Sally would have loved this. We could never get in here.
Sure. I'm gonna assume everything's fine. Okay, all clear. Sounds painful. Oh, it looks painful. What's that guy called? Superhuman?
I guess I have to take that elevator. I hope no one notices.
He's done power drives onto barbed wire, a microwave, and through tables. And let me tell you, that guy's dedicated to his craft. Not the brightest idea, but he is dedicated. I'll give him that. Uh-oh.
Lovely day, Fred.
A lovely day it is. Not many people get this far. It's sort of a test. Someone who gets this far usually puts up a decent fight.
Oh, no.
I don't suppose there's some way I could be more useful to you alive.
I don't know. Can you juggle?
Well, I can write a lovely poem. I won a prize in school.
Nah.
I can give you plenty of
You've
poems.
already got a bad. First, put your things in that box. That will leave you there to starve.
Gird thy loins for the moment of truth, for it is upon you.
I didn't really have a choice there, did I? Right? Please tell me there wasn't a choice. Okay, there wasn't a choice. It doesn't look like it. For Little George's initiation, he has to win the arena fight, fresh meat only, steal food not looted from a dead body, sneak into the village and steal a bobby hat, make sure it's a red bobby hat, that's the fight I'd like to see, clean my leather jacket, stop being a dull wanker. Oops, I guess Little George might not be a head boy material after all. Alright. Well, we saw how the first fight went. Bring it on.
Will you please welcome warmly Arthur, King of the Parade? Let's see if he can keep blood off that lovely suit, especially his.
I probably won't be able to. Okay, Danny, here's the thing. You're gonna take a swing at me, and then you're gonna take a fall in the second round.
Sorry? I don't think I know you. Of course you know me. You got me sacked from the old Current.
Oh yeah, you were the office right next to mine.
I don't work there anymore. You thought one of my articles was insufficiently original. Danny Defoe. You've lost a bit of weight.
I wouldn't be able to tell.
You did copy my piece line by line. Who gives a shit, Hastings? A newspaper's supposed to make you feel good. Nobody remembers what they read. I don't want to fight you. The feeling is muted. There's only enough food for the winners, see?
Now, lads, choose your weapons. One is quite lethal. The other will just give the other chap some bad dreams.
Padded branch or a pointy stick.
That padded one doesn't look nearly as effective. How badly do I not want to kill good old Danny?
Oh, I can thwack the heck out of him with this, don't worry. Alright, I'm gonna leave it up to chat. What do you guys think? Lethal, non-lethal? You want to see some blood, or you want to see me knock a guy upside the head? Personally, I think I can totally handle non-lethal. It won't be too tough. His head doesn't look like it could handle a good thwacking by me. Gonna give it a few more seconds. Alright. I'm leaning towards it. Like Gladiator, kill the enemy. Alright. This one's for you, Runa.
And Danny's picked the lethal one. That's cheery.
Hey, some guy, I've got great odds on you. Don't fuck it up. He's gonna come on strong with that lead pipe. You're gonna want to block that.
Well, you definitely bet on the right horse. Wait, how do I get my stick? Haha!
Drop his guard.
Come on, Danny boy.
Twice jumping. Drop his guard.
Supper's over.
Drop his guard, my butt. That did nothing. Oh, yeah.
Why are we doing this to each other?
No trouble at all.
Let's spice it up, shall we, eh? How about we let the birds have a chance? If you lost your bet on Defoe, now's your chance to have a double or quits.
Hello? Anyone behind me? No? Okay, we're good. Give me 1 second, ladies. Never mind. Those things have barely any health. Focus on one. Oh, shoot. I got this, I got this. Select what healing? Oh wait, I have healing items. Actually, I don't have time. All right, we didn't have to kill one of them. Wait, one of you had an intact stick.
It's been a real pleasure having you over. Catch you later.
Throw Danny on someone. Fight you. That was an option. Oh, no, that's horrible. It's one of my rules. You never use a corpse as a weapon. No, that's a rule I might break in this game.
Let's all wish him well on his journey.
I've got
my
a sinking
things?
feeling.
Oh boy.
Oh God, this on. Oh God.
Okay, yeah, I doubt any of them are carrying anything. They'd probably be looted for everything they got. It's not a weapon, it's a distraction. I mean,
Some sort of vent.
my boy is hungry.
I need a Jimmy bar.
Oh shoot, I got rid of my Jimmy
I
bar.
have a Jimmy bar. Can I find stuff to make one with?
I think so.
I'm gonna have to search these bodies for bits and bobs of metal, aren't I?
Never mind. We'll take the metal anyways, because, you know, might need it. Rotten carrot. Ma'am, you have anything? Aside from the mushrooms growing out of your dome?
I suppose now that no one is actively trying to kill me, I ought to be on the lookout for a Motoline dispenser. That chap at the bridge.
Completing quests throughout Wellington Wells will give you skill points. To use skill points, open the skill tree. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Stealth is what we need right now, right? Okay. A little intense, but you do what you gotta do. Actually, I might need this right now, so we're getting that.
I suppose I better figure out how to get rid of him real quiet like. I definitely don't want a crowd.
We got this, Arthur.
This won't hurt a bit.
Nighty night. Yeah, sure. Have a nice nap in there. Seriously, you're a guard. Why were you not carrying anything? Oh, wait. Glass bottles. Distraction. Water. What do I have for water? That gives me food, but I need water. Oh, my hunger is actually pretty good. I highly doubt I'll find something to drink in the toilet. But, just to be thorough. Got that. I've been doing that. Don't worry, game. I have stealth down. To the point where I really should have been seen there, but I wasn't. Come on, let's go for a walk. Doo-doo. You can take a nap with your friend here. Aww. Sweet dreams, boys. Those urinals don't still exist, do they? At least I've never seen them. Feather metal bits, thank you. Probably best not to make noise. Bobby pin. Nothing in the fridge. Some tea leaves. That'll be great for when I'm thirsty later. A tea kit. Nothing else, nothing else. Let's go, let's go. Wait. Shelves. It's food. Alright, let's go. Up for healing items, side for food, tools, and throwables on the bottom, and left for drugs. You can cause a distraction with your gadget quick slot on the bottom. Use bottle LB to mark your target, right trigger to aim and release the throw. You can abort the throw with left trigger. Okay. Probably what these are for. Okay, so I want you over here. Go over there. Go. Or over here. Not ideal, but whatever.
Look, it's not you. It's me.
I'll make sure you take a nap in the light. It'll be fine. Okay. Be right back. I got things to do. Alright. I'll see you in a bit. It's a ghost.
Please just like.
Good night, Freddy. You can sleep there. That's prime napping real estate. Okay, I know I saw the exit there, but is there anything of use here that won't kill me?
There we go. I can find a parasite like motoline. Pure resublimated thymotylene. The fuel of the future now.
Alright, let's get. Hey! That looks familiar.
I think that's everything I had when they jumped me.
Any chance we have something to drink? Current. Can current give me thirst? Or, like, can it fill my thirst? Food, 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 food. Nope.
I should probably see if I can find that chap's medals. I'll have to steal his key card somehow.
No, I'm not doing that. This man deserves to get his medals back. Panic there for like a half second.
I guess I can go to that hamlet and give that chap his medals, and he'll give me the card I need to cross the bridge.
Ooh, scotch. That'll satiate my thirst, right? Yeah, somewhat. Yeah, that works. It's fine. It's fine. You can down a 40. No one will know. Man, he got sobered up real quick.
If I crouch, I bet I can disappear into those bushes.
Got it. That's what I did.
Oh, please don't make a fuss.
Night night, St. John. Let's just put you over here. Also, please, someone carry something. I feel like I could have punched my way out, and it would have been fine. Okay, I think there are two of you here. Okay, you boys check that out. I'll check this out. Go, 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 go. Faster, Arthur, faster! Good lad. Actually, we should be fine to just walk. Can I put things away? No? No, there we go. I almost used my bandages by accident. Yeah, maybe. Let's pick that up just in case. Yeah, it looks like they want to cause some trouble, so we're gonna go around. Or not. I could just fall off a thing. Hang on, there's gotta be a way around. Can't make that jump. Can't climb. I guess this is the only way to get through.
It'd occurs to me that the locals may not be all that welcoming. Oh dear, let's try not to get killed, shall we?
We're good. No one needs to know.
Hello?
Arthur!
Anyone out there?
Are you a tourist? You're dressed like one.
Shit.
Slumming it, are we? Must be nice to have a closet.
Over here! Over here! Do you want to get thrashed? Come in!
Arthur, we literally just talked about how
You're new, aren't you?
how dangerous this could be.
Yes. Well, how could you tell?
Yeah. I'll tell you how to survive your next 5 minutes, and in return, you'll give me your socks.
That's outrageous.
Your funeral.
Is it?
Why are they so angry?
Because that suit you're wearing reminds them of all the jolly, proper, decent wellies who drove them out of their homes in the village. And now we're all cold and tired and starving to death. You better get a nice sharp rock and rip that to shreds.
My uncle gave this to me for Christmas.
Or they'll rip you to shreds.
Shit. I hadn't thought there would be so many.
Yeah, it's like the latest groovy nightclub, isn't it? People get a bad batch of joy, and it like flips a switch, and they can't take joy anymore. So they get chased out of the village. Been a lot of bad batches lately.
So what happens if I rip up my suit? They invite me over for tea and biscuits.
Then they really won't give a damn what you do, so long as you don't take things that don't belong to you. Or go up and punch someone in the nose.
With these grubby mitts, I can't guarantee that.
5 minutes. Cheerio!
Alright, I guess tear up suit is that option? Torn suit, okay. Goodbye, proper suit. You will be missed. Ugh, dirty bandage, ew. I suppose I don't have an option there. Dirty bandage it is, ugh.
I don't think my suit is decent anymore. I could wear it around the garden district, but proper folk will have me pegged for a wastrel.
I feel like this game would be really fun in VR. More fun than, No, it is fun so far. I'm just saying, like, it could be even more fun. What is Big Splinter for? Weapon? Rock is weapon. Can I use this? Yes, thank you. I'm surprised you can't use a Jimmy bar as a weapon. I would. Sir, your medals.
I got your medals.
Thank you. You don't know what these mean to me. To know that some of us fought. To know that I fought. You're probably too young to remember. We stood tall in those days. In 42, we threw them back into the sea. Then they came back in 43. It weren't the same.
I hate to be a bother, but the card to get across the bridge?
Right. Oh, of course, yeah, sorry. Forgive an old man his memories. Well, good luck.
I've got this key card, and I can power up.
That was a really aggressive grab.
I guess I'm ready to cross the bridge.
Oh, hey, a workbench. Guessing you can make more complex stuff later. Already got rock. Sure, I can do with some more scotch, another first aid kit. Hey! And a happy mask. With some scotch.
I lied for you today at 4:15.
That's not good, Percy. You're rubbish at lying.
I was a good liar today.
Who did you lie to?
Mrs. Boyle,
Mrs. Boyle came here?
her face was all red, and her voice was like Mom when she's angry. And I thought that you would ask me why she's angry.
Why was she angry?
I decided that she was angry because you were up in a tree next to Sally Boyle's bedroom window last night at 8:15 p.m.
Oh, bloody hell. What exactly did he say?
I told her that I was in the tree.
Oh, Percy, that's very bad.
No, Arthur, it's brilliant.
Why is it brilliant?
She won't make me be in trouble, because I'm slow.
You didn't have to do that.
She told me not to do it again. So I promised I wouldn't.
Thank you.
Aw.
I love you, Arthur.
Good brother. But also, Arthur, what were you doing at that window? You're a creep, Arthur. We're not
Safe.
stealing from this
I
man's
suppose if there's
safe.
something valuable in this house, it ought to be in here.
Yeah, but it probably belongs to the man, so no. What's this? Picked a book back in 1964. Books to learn things. You should read all the books you can in Wellington Wells. Like, actually read them? No. But wait, what does that mean, though? Do I have books in here? Yeah, I'm not sure why I'm collecting these.
I suppose he's just another rotten downer like us.
Okay, so goes from white to red, filling the bar, and that's our notice indicator. Got it.
What a waste of time.
I think they said it was rose hip that I gotta keep an eye out for first aid kits. Which, true to life, rose hip can be used for its slight antimicrobial properties, but I'm back. What I missed? Not much. We tore up our suit and we found out that Arthur's brother was actually a really nice guy. Lovely, we got a branch. I'm not using that branch on you, man. I just wanted to look at it. Hey, you haven't missed much. We went to the church, we tore up our suit, we gave the medals back, and we have the key card, so we're getting out of here. Huh. I guess that's maybe what she wanted, a female pinhead. Maybe we should look through here. It looked like it was somewhat abandoned. Big splinter, branch, charcoal. Yeah, sure. Maybe not so abandoned? Rubbing alcohol. That'll be helpful.
I hope this doesn't give me food poisoning. Maybe I should make some
it will.
bandages, just in case. A crib. Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. When was the last time there was a baby in Wellington Wells?
The music's coming from upstairs, it sounds like. Yeah, they're right there. Everything's quite alright. Nighty night, sleep tight. Everybody tucked out of sight. Sigh. My fair lady. Is... Okay. Yeah, not the only nice thing we had to tear it up so people wouldn't beat us. Alright. Oh, wait, no. I was about to say we got what we needed, but there's something else here. Not creepy at all. Nope. Perfectly normal. I didn't want to turn off the music for fear that it would activate something. Oh, mechanical bits. That might be helpful. And there's also a chest over here, but how do I get there? Probably from the outside. Let's get out of here. Oh wait, no. There's a way inside. So you just... Hiya! I'm sorry to report the girl Wait, what? that the girl Spoon wouldn't eat her porridge, so I sent her to bed without supper. Okay. Loose screw and a dart. Ah, so a dart is considered, what was it, gadget? I feel like, yes, this place is kind of creepy, but dilapidated places just have a creepy aura to them no matter what. I feel like it's going to get worse once we're past this gate.
Let me see.
Ooh. €8? How much euro we got? 11 euro. Can we sell things? No, and that makes sense that we wouldn't be able to sell things to this thing. We might need a sewing kit, because I saw you could make a proper suit. So we might need that in a second. Power cell, scan key card.
Bloody hell, I'd forgotten about the revolvers. If I go through without taking my joint, I'm gonna get spanked.
Wait, no, what?
When it lets me out.
Okay.
Oh dear.
That could have been really bad, I guess. I wish I had listened to Arthur before going through the revolver. Alright, let's go. It's fine. No one will know.
This is where we hang them, isn't it?
Yeah.
Broke into the police station. Tried to burn the register so the Germans wouldn't know which kids to take. We didn't want the Germans to be angry, did we? We were so scared, or maybe just so tired. So we hanged them, to encourage the others. I wonder if we'd made the Germans take the kids by force instead of bringing them down to the station singing London Bridge, if things would be different now. Oh. I hope that's the worst thing I remember.
All right,
Check
cool.
to the train station. Oh, what lovely memories are waiting for me there. At least I can get on the train tracks there and get the hell out of town. Now I just need to find the train station. I want to be able to see it from a distance.
Okay, I want to go off the path because I want to see if I can find some healing herbs along the way. Doesn't look like there are any. Though the giant red ones look promising. Nope, they're just pretty. Everyone seems to keep to their own. It's one of them don't start none, don't be none situations. Thank you. Probably don't want to touch that. I think that's safe to assume.
Not quite as grand as it used to be. Of course, there hasn't been a train since the Germs left. Still, the tracks go from here all the way to the bridge, and then across the river. And then all over Britain. I wonder if Prue made it this far. I wonder why Mr. Kite sent her to the Garden District at all. She could have just popped over the bridge from the station at Apple Hole.
What are we going to do if there isn't food? Will you shut it? I'm trying not to blow myself up.
A little close, Arthur.
Board bags are pissing your corpses.
Nice shot.
You greedy bastard! Go eat a banger, you leaky scanner! You're done hoarding all the bee meat.
V-meat. Ew. Okay, bottle or stand up? What was that, Arthur?
Jesus Christ. I haven't been in here since.
Yeah, let's not talk about that.
What if... Oh,
It's nothing personal.
Just ignore the fact that your friend stopped talking. It's fine. You're not missing anything. He wasn't saying anything worth anything. All right, let's go.
You're not.
Come on, then. Out.
Down you go.
Okay, gotta back up. What do you mean you don't need to use this? I so need to use that. So I guess in this world, Britain surrendered to Germany. Yeah, I'm not sure if this is World War I or World War II, though. It sounds a little like World War I. Ow. Yes, I can.
Supper's over.
Were you the one that said I couldn't kill all of you? I'm about to prove it. I keep pausing before swinging for some reason. Ah, stamina.
Supper's over. Wolf. Wolf. It's time.
There we go. Now, you had a shovel, didn't you? Thank you. I think you had a stick, maybe a Jimmy bar, even better. This can't be World War I Germany. What am I talking about? The eras don't line up. I wonder if you can steal from those things. Maybe later. Sir, I killed a bunch of lads for you.
How do I get down to the tracks?
We should probably still be quiet, because I'm not sure what else is here. And I can't use these dirty bandages for some reason. Unless... let's see crafting. Healing balm... stops bleeding and infection, but it doesn't actually heal you. So I have to be very careful about my health. We got one enemy who's twitchy.
Oh, please don't struggle.
There you go, Howard. Hey, another Jimmy bar. Shoot! Okay, I think that was an intentional trap if there was already someone down here. Somebody reset that.
That's how I get down. Right. Now I'll just have to find the tracks and walk on out of Wellington Wells.
I guess I'll take that. I probably won't read it. Did they? It's been a while since I've actually looked through history. Happy birthday, Sebastian. Can't look through here. I'm just saying that for the style of the game, it doesn't feel like it matches up with World War I. Can I Jimmy bar this, or... Oh wait, what's this? There we go. So this opens doors corresponding to letters, maybe. So let's see what D does. No. No. Oh, wait. Oh, there's an order to it, maybe. Requires switch. Bottle. Mechanical bits. Can I make a switch? Nope. I feel like there's got to be something over here, but I can't get through there. Ah, but I can't get through here. I keep it every time I figure out. From what I remember, it's at least in World War II. Okay. Just want to confirm. There you go. Whoa! Arthur, the master mechanic. You need that fixed? Slap! There you go, it's fixed. I guess I broke the last lockpick. Oh no, I'm out of bobby pins. Wait, how am I out of bobby pins? Already searched you. Bobby pins. Where are we gonna find some bobby pins? Rotten onion. We already searched you. We used our last lockpick on you. I don't know how those switch work. Yeah, me neither. I assume that the slapping method wouldn't be the proper way to repair it, though. But that's just an assumption. Oh, I have a torch. Cool. Perhaps previous room will yield some bobby pins. Or at least some antiseptic. Medical balm! Perfect. Ah, bobby pins. Okay, we're good. Man, a lot of great stuff. And some empty syringes. Ew. I study electricity and I know how it works IRL, but those make no sense yet. I could have sworn that was locked. Did I just tap Y to unlock? Okay, I'm dumb. But we got a lot of good equipment out of it.
I'm so sorry, Percy. I should have got on the train with you, like I promised. The rule was if a kid was a day over 13, what could I do? You could have kept your mouth shut, Arthur, and not told them you were 13. That's what you could have done.
We got plenty of Jimmy bars, it's fine. Okay, so his brother got taken on one of the trains, and he stayed behind because he was 13 at the time. And I guess there was a upper age limit for that.
I promised I'd go with him.
And you are too old to go to Germany, are you not?
He can't take care of himself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can assume what happened to him.
Bloody Bobby. I told him I wanted to board even if I was 10 days too old, but we don't make the rules anymore, Mr. Hastings. I shouldn't have told him they got my birthday wrong. Don't even know why I did. Should have just kept quiet and got on the train.
Not that. Not Caltrops. Where's my torch? Did I drop my torch? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. That sucks. I had like a full torch. And it's gone now.
Bloody hell. There's been some sort of cave-in. So much for walking down the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. What the fuck do I do now?
Oh, look.
Heavens alive.
It's a little lost lamb.
I can take you all on
Where's
easy.
Moby? Eating your curdsy way, I bet. That's little Miss Muppet, you muppet. Can we pound him now?
You're free to try. Take off this guy first because he'll be the easiest and he's the most annoying. There we go.
Sleep. Dream. We've come to the end of our time. We've come to the end of our time. We're not coming back.
Man, they are not letting up. Shoot. We're good. We're fine. Oh wait, no, I'm dying either way. No, 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 no. Seriously? Yeah, I'm just dying either way. I didn't realize that. Shoot. That's kind of a funny game over screen. Wait, I haven't saved in a while. Oh, checkpoint, checkpoint, please. Fingers crossed. We're fine. We're fine. Wait, are we? This feels like a little while back. Ah, it's not too far. Just gotta sprint through some memories. Of course, my torch isn't back. Okay, we're gonna open up with the shovel. Actually, I think I could take out a few of them stealth-like. Yeah, open up with this. Do-do-do-do-do. No, we gotta beat him. You're not a ghost! Wait, can I steal their hats? I kind of want one.
Down you go!
I want to shove, but it's not letting me shove. Breathe, Arthur, breathe. And good night to you, sir. Okay, I need that shovel.
No.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. You're right. I can't correct you on that. And you're right, you're right. Luckily I picked up like a ton of lockpicks earlier. And bobby pins, so we're not going to be starving for those anytime soon. This looks like a chase hallway if ever I saw one. I know we're not getting a lot of money from there, but we're getting some. I don't know if there's an encumbrance limit. If there is, I feel like I've exceeded it tenfold, but as long as they're fine with it. Nope. We have plenty of rotted food. I think we're good for now. Arthur on your left. Arthur on the left. I hear something.
Bloody hell. That's Ollie.
Who's Ollie?
Come for me, have you?
Ollie, I'm Arthur.
You won't get me. You won't get me, you bastard.
Ollie, no. It's Arthur.
Bloody murdering wastrels.
You've gone mental.
I'll save you, Margaret.
I'm your old neighbour. Artie!
Always lying!
Little Artie!
Artie's gone! They took him away!
Ollie, no! They
You're
didn't!
lying! You're a wastrel!
Ollie, it's Arthur!
Well, why didn't you say that before?
I like this man already.
Oh my God, Artie. Little Artie.
Yeah, for fuck's sake.
Watch your mouth, Larry. What would your mum think? I thought they took you away.
No, they had my birthday wrong.
What?
Yeah.
Sorry?
No, of course not. No, you've got it all wrong. That was Jack turned you in and I what tried to save you.
Right.
I remember now. You came back from the station. The only one.
You don't think they hurt him?
The only one of how many?
The Germans aren't animals, you know. They just wanted to make sure we stay quiet. And we did. Spot of tea?
That's very kind of you. I'm not thirsty.
That's right, Margaret. We have to run after water.
I have to find him.
Any idea where he might be after all these years?
I mean, my thought was dead, but
I know I have to get out of Wellington Wells. I thought I could take the train tracks to the bridge.
Aye. The only way to the Britannia Bridge is the train.
He's got a point. Why didn't you say that before?
Good luck getting into the parade. You could stay here. Remember when you and Sally used to stay with me? When the... But it's young Artie. Meg, you remember Artie, don't you? No room at the inn for young Artie?
I mean, that's fine.
You're right. You're always right.
I don't think Artie wants to stick around anyways.
Margaret says it's best if I keep to myself.
Oh. Sorry to bother.
But Margaret thinks we could help each other.
Really? Brilliant.
There's a warehouse in the old German camp. We could burgle it.
The Victory Memorial Camp? Where all those Home Army chaps run around practicing stabbing people with bayonets? What do you want me to do there? Run around yelling, "Here I am, shoot me," while you go in under the wire?
There's a thing I need from their warehouse.
Okay.
If you help me, I'll get you out of Wellington Wells. I just need you to turn off the power in the camp.
And this isn't going to get me killed.
Don't be a great girl's blouse. I'll meet you at the bunker after dark. Don't worry about the sentries on the bridge. I'll make sure they get a good night's sleep.
Alright. Suicide mission it is. Let's do it, Arthur.
Shall I just show myself out then? Ollie?
Okay, our shovel is almost dead. What do we have for weapons? Let's break this branch and we'll move our way up from there. Okay, I'm not sure exactly where he wants me to break into. Probably where that guy is. Hello, night plants. Don't know what you're for now, but I'll find out later. Rose Gilead. Yeah.
Maybe I can make some sort of ointment to put on my wounds. Otherwise
Yeah.
I'll never feel better.
I don't know, I didn't see that during the day, but whatever. Hello, sir. You have some weapons? Any you're willing to share? Nope.
My God, they've kidnapped some poor woman. I could be a real hero and rescue her. Or get myself killed.
No, I can do it. I don't mind doing a little rescue work. As long as I'm not dumb about it.
You hear that? What the fuck was that?
We're not bloody bed and breakfast, are we? So get out.
Just relax. Don't question it.
You didn't see anything. It's all fine. Please tell me this isn't gonna work.
Not as invisible as you thought, are ya?
Alright, let's do this out here. Actually, maybe I should have healed up beforehand. It's fine. We got this. There we are.
Look, I don't even want to be here.
I like that they all have a name. Yeah, adds a little character to them. I'm sure that's meant to make you feel bad about hurting them, but, nah. They swung at me.
It works. I feel loads better. Percy was never wrong about a thing like that.
Perfect. Rotten potato. Maybe not the best thing to have when you're trying to stealth. A little stomach flu. Rancid stew. It's fine. We're good. Arthur, please don't make extra noise for no reason.
What was that? What the hell?
A little too early on my part.
You hear
It's
that?
fine.
What the fuck was that?
He sounds so distressed about that, and then he was just like, back to work. Lockpick, thank you. Okay, there was a lady here, right? Or maybe they took her somewhere else? Secondary location? Oh. I kind of want to toss him, but
This won't take a minute.
I don't know if that'll have negative effects on Arthur later.
Something to drink. Where's a pub when you need one? There's a pump on Barrowholme, isn't there?
When you consume food, your maximum stamina increases for a short time. When you're too hungry, your maximum stamina decreases. Yep. Don't worry, I got the eating and drinking down. Rusty shovel, lovely. Dig spot. Okay. So the kitchen key, let's see if there's a door down here somewhere. No. Is there one up here then? Because I assume that's what I need to do the rescue. In here. Good sir.
Thank you, thank you, thank you! Come back anytime. I'll make you something fantastic. My savior. Here, I've been cooking. Taste this. What you think? Yummy, isn't it?
Is it rancid stew?
To drop by someday when I'm in the neighborhood.
Chunky stew,
It's
lovely.
really nice, even if
Thank
it's
you.
made out of fungus and leaves.
Are you just gonna stay in there? Like, if so, that's fine, but... Wait, no, I don't need to do that. I could just leave. Okay, now just... There we go. That potato's out of our system. And we're about to put some whiskey in our system, because I got nothing else. Or scotch. Was it scotch? Yeah. Scotch. I'm getting a headache just looking at that. Alright. I hope you have a plan, Ollie, because I sure as heck don't. Oh, French, what's he doing here? I'm sure he came to follow his cooking dreams. Infiltrators will be bayoneted.
Bloody listen to me, alright? One fine day, the seaboys come running into the regimental HQ, saying there's an elephant broke loose. Now, elephants is very gentle creatures most of the time, and they get along just fine with their man who ride. No fucking civilians! I have to kill you now.
Christ. I better not let
Wait.
anyone see me out of uniform.
Bayonet? Can I bayonet? Can I take bayonet? Can I knock him out and take the bayonet? Please? Okay. But I want the bayonet. I want to do the stabbing and not be the stabby. What the heck is that factory burning over there? Hey, a mask.
Arthur! Arthur? You get down from that tree before I chop it down.
Do you know why they're registering us?
The Germans love their lists, that's all.
They're taking us away on a train to Germany. You know about it, don't you?
Who told you that? It's ridiculous.
Oh, you all know about it, just not the kids.
Look, they've got cows there. It's not going to be powdered milk. They might even have chocolate.
Oh, chocolate makes it all better.
They've got tanks, Arthur. Or haven't you noticed? How are we supposed to argue with tanks?
I don't want
You
to
ask
go to
politely,
Germany.
and the tank will step aside.
I think.
I don't want to be a hostage.
Calm down. Let's have some tea.
Oh, right. I'll come down.
I like that. That statement is like, it's fine, the Germans love their list. And it's like,
I think I might be...
in this context, I'm not sure. Yeah, that's jammed. Ollie, where did you go? Can't seriously be in the bunker, right?
Do you ever wonder why the Germans didn't take their tanks with them when they left?
I've made a map. There's a hole in the fence, inside the dump. You just have to get in here, get the key, and cut the power.
Alright, I'm
Then
getting sleepy. I
sneak
should head to
out into
bed.
the darkness
Have a good
while
end of stream
I
tonight.
drop
Alright,
them
thank you for coming
blood.
by, Runa.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
It was nice talking to you.
How do I cut the power?
The general keeps the keys in his desk.
You want me to break into the general's office?
Any way you can scotch the power is fine by me, lad. I'll meet you back at the train station.
What if they spot me?
I'd run. They don't have a lot of ammunition, but they're terribly handy with their bayonets.
That's your plan B? Run?
Well, you could ask them for some of their famous hot buttered crumpets, but I wouldn't recommend it. They can't run very fast. They're all old farts, like me.
Still, they got bayonets, and they can be thrown.
Right, Ollie, let's see that map you made. Ollie said there was a hole in the fence in the dump. That sounds much safer than walking in by the front gate.
Our joy hasn't gone down like this entire time. That is surprising. So 2 sets of footprints. Looks like they're just standing.
Shouldn't I?
Gives you a sense of purpose.
Oh, tell it to the Marines.
Who goes there?
Did both of them investigate? Yep.
Who's there?
I was hoping to take one out. I want to get a hold of a bayonet if I can. What are you guys doing?
What's that?
Who goes there? Who's there?
What was up with the flinch?
Boy thinks we entertain girls all day long here. Oh, yes we did. What's that? Very good, sir. Day, sir. Day for it, who's on guard duty?
How did you see me behind the... What in the... Alright, alright, alright.
Grenade! They're bombing us again!
Okay. Yep, I'm dead. It's fine. Do it. I want to see if there is a way to do that stealthily. Okay, so that's just a... the game over screen. So that is just a way of... What am I talking about? I was going to say that these guys are just like a group with PTSD. I figured they were all raiders, though.
What happened? How did I get back here?
Oh, wait, what? Does that mean my items were used up?
Who goes there? What's that?
Who's there?
Alright. Sometimes extremely perceptive, other times not even slightly.
Jerry's in the house. Smoke him out.
Where'd he go?
Sector clear.
Righto, sir.
What in the heck is up with the AI here? I mean, that was in my favor, but still, that was really weird. Okay, we got a rifle and a bayonet. And we can get a second one here. That was so weird.
This won't hurt a bit.
Sorry about that, Private. You get to take a nap in the bushes. But not before I take your bayonet. Hey, what's this? A sack that I can't investigate. Never mind. Darts, which are apparently weapons, and it looks like there's a bit of lag on the visuals right now. There's like play. Oh, okay, record required. There's like an after image every time he swipes for some reason.
All right, here goes.
Oh.
Papier-mâché. We took all the kids to the train station. We sent them off to Germany because of papier-mâché.
What the heck? Alright, that's really interesting. So even if the Germans didn't have the equipment to win, they just need to look like it, I guess. Break into Bing's office, okay. Just gotta be real quiet, like. And I kind of want to fill up my water here, so lads, if you could just walk by, that'd be great. Or not. No, we're good. Water, water, water. Never mind, I don't have a canteen. You had your joy rambles, don't want to be a downer? Of course not. Got plenty of joy. How you doing this evening, Plague? Don't move, don't move, don't move, don't move. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Part of me wishes I could go prone. Just go full tactical on these guys. Yeah, probably don't want to jump through barbed wire. You see nothing, you see nothing, you see nothing, you see nothing.
Attention all personnel. The Merry Band players are looking for a replacement for the role of Kate in The Taming of the Shrew. If you are theatrically inclined, please talk to Sergeant Oldcastle when you
Nope, not here. Keep moving. This way. And nope, not duck there. We wanna find some bushes. Not here either. In here. Go over here, duck.
Attention all personnel. The intruder should be captured alive if possible. It is not necessary to capture him unharmed.
Oh yeah, barbed wire hurts, I forget that. Yeah. Just make sure you remember before you touch the stuff. How are the flower bushes not concealment? Nope, nope, nope. Okay, so sunflowers are concealment, but hydrangeas aren't. Got it.
Oh, please don't make a fuss.
Before I jumped onto that fence, yeah. It'll be fine. Just give it time to heal. Kinda surprised running away worked. Then again, Ollie did tell me that was our plan B. Okay, so what do we got for watchouts? Nothing? They might have cleared out when they heard the alarm. Rambles, I'm gonna lurk while editing my video. Alright. Thank you for coming by, Venus.
Ollie said the key was in General Bing's office.
What kind of video are you working on tonight, Venus? Actually, no, you said you're lurking. Never mind. Sorry to bother you. Someone is not having a good night in the distance. I can hear him vomiting from here.
Hellcats at Ramsgate. This stirring war movie shows one of Britain's finest victories. Don't miss it.
Glad to know I picked that for nothing. Okay, Bing's desk has to have something.
It is absolutely not in his desk. Why doesn't that surprise me?
I love the idea that me as Arthur got caught and then panicked run throughout the entire camp. Also, yeah, we're gonna move that bookshelf in a second. But yeah, just panic run throughout the camp, just saying it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, we're good, we're good. Just find a bush, we're good.
I feel positive there's something that could open this.
All right, get a Jimmy bar and let's do it. Or clock? Okay, it seems like there's a puzzle to it. Note, chord, note. What a jolly tune. Maybe I should play it.
Piano music, eh? Maybe I should have a read and play it.
Note, chord, note.
Well, all right, clever clogs.
Thank you.
If it leads underground like the others, I can use it to get out of here once I'm done.
Question. I might have answer. Shoot it.
Stop cracking your damn knuckles. Day, sir. Righto, sir.
Just keep walking. Seriously, none of that brushes concealment. That's kind of ridiculous to me. When you finish a game, can I explain the flashback paper thing if you don't figure it out? Sure. There's still a ton of game to go through, but I'd be welcome to explanations if I happen to miss something. Keep going, keep going. Just keep walking. No, you see nothing. I made myself more visible, and that made him less suspicious somehow.
Attention all personnel. To allow time to repair the mannequin, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
Have you played through We Happy Few Plague? Now I need to remember lore. Yeah, I bet there's quite a bit to go through in this one. Especially with multiple characters and such. What's over here? I think we're good. No, we're not. How did you not see me?
Attention all personnel. Tonight's movie will be King Arthur Was a Gentleman, starring the hilarious Ronald Shiner and Arthur Askey. Don't miss this uproarious comedy.
I'm lurking in here while video editing rambles. Yep. Thanks for coming by. I'm from the UK. When I saw this, I needed to play it. Yeah, it seemed like a really interesting game. It's like, even the alpha, when that came out, it looks so cool. Please investigate. Please investigate. Please, I need you to turn around so I can knock you out.
To allow time to repair the mannequin, bayonet practice has been rescheduled for 0900 hours tomorrow morning.
Come on. Okay, he's moving. He's not? Sir! Lovely day for it. Okay, good, good, good. No. Please do not turn around like a half step. Oh my gosh. Move!
Attention all personnel. If you find any plague mushrooms inside the camp, please notify Corporal Ramsbottom so they can be eradicated safely.
Sir, I swear I will come up there and beat you. How did that work? You know what? Whatever. We're gonna move in.
Attention all personnel. Patrols should be particularly careful in the forest. More than the usual number of plague victims have been spotted there recently.
Oh my god. Okay. I need to find bottles or rocks, or we're just gonna rush this guy. One of them. Okay.
This won't take a minute.
If it works, it works. Sorry, Private. There you go. Give me your bayonet. Or rotten mushrooms. I wonder if we can cook rotten food into anything.
The Merry Band players will be performing their brilliant play, Happy Hamlet, at 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
Happy Hamlet. So VeggieTales Hamlet, if that were a thing. Please, big idea, don't make that a thing. Short spike and duct tape. The weak feel pain in the blind. I can't believe that worked. Like, I used up every distraction and nope. Just rushing them. That's how you do it.
At 8 p.m. in the mess hall. All are invited. Don't worry, in Happy Hamlet, no one dies.
Vomit bomb. Maybe I have to turn off the anti-aliasing, because you can see, like, with the heavy lighting effects, there's somewhat of an after image, and I'm not sure that should be happening. Hello, bobby pins. We're probably gonna not upgrade this one, because when are we gonna come back to it? Okay, sick up tea. Ate something sickening, want to throw up, have some tea, removes food poisoning by inducing vomiting. Shaded brambles, yep. I added some dynamic lighting to myself. I think it worked out pretty good. Proper suit, maybe later. Rubbish toolboxes, dresser tables. A short metal tube, too short for a weapon, but ideal for crafting a torch. Them could be ooh, head knocker. Only I had a rock. Yeah. Gotta be the fancy scarecrow. Some bomb. Again, still haven't been able to use the bandages for anything, but I haven't been hit by bladed weapons yet. Blip and blip.
Alright, here goes.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Ollie. He knew it was alarmed, didn't he? I bet he bloody knew.
He probably did.
How do I get out of here?
Bye, sir.
I'm going to jump over the fence from this side. I've got to get back to the general secret hatch. That's my way out.
Everything's fine. Everything is lovely. Hello. Nope, see ya. Go, 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 go.
Papier-mâché tanks. Newspaper and fucking glue. Right. Now, if I can make it back to Ollie alive, he'll help me get out of town. Assuming that wasn't another lie. That won't be an awkward conversation at all, will it?
Well, it's not like we didn't have it handled, Arthur. We heard Plan B. Things go... what the... What the? Hello?
It's better this way.
Okay, the game's breaking. Bye, Private Ferris. Okay, let's hope this game doesn't crash on me, but just in case. Yeah. Just to be absolutely sure.
If you see on the train somewhere you're not used to, please make sure it is actually over a hole, for reasons I shouldn't have to explain.
I'm pretty sure that's why I got past that stealth section earlier. I've been getting lucky that it glitches out in my favor. Was it? Okay, we got a few guys patrolling the area, so we gotta be careful.
You're not a bloody mule. Pick what you
Ah,
get.
there is overencumbrance. Okay, what can we drop? Probably some of these. I definitely want to keep the Lee Enfields. We can drop you. We can drop you, because you're going to break soon anyways. Same with you and you. Okay, there. We're sorting by weight, so the bottom ones should be the hit. No. Now we're sorted by weight. Should be fine. Lucky when my game's glitched out, I ended up off the edge of the cliff. Good to know I can look forward to that. I'm sure we can sleep when we get back to Ollie. Is that thing ringing? Hello.
This is the benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message.
Okay. I'll let Mr. Kite know if I see him. I should probably write that down. I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget it by the time it becomes relevant.
Funny. Percy would probably have preferred the Garden District.
Well, I also play like FPS shooters, so those are nightmares. Yeah, they can be. Ollie, it's me. Don't drop anything, please.
Come on up.
I've seen your skill with a bottle. Man, Ollie has himself a good setup. The rabbit has entered the garden. I have to remember that. For Mr. Kite's sake. I literally almost forgot what the name of the guy was. Ollie, where are you at? Up the clock tower. Right here. Take the lift.
That's a fair bit of Christmas there, isn't it?
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
They're all quite mad, you know. Sometimes I think they want the Germans to come back.
Did you know the power switch was alarmed?
It's a shame of it, you see. They want another go.
You bloody knew.
How would I have known that? For fuck's sake, Artie, times are hard, but you and I go back a ways.
The tanks were hollow, Ollie.
What's that?
It's tank armor. The tanks, they're made of papier-mâché. We could have fought them if they didn't really have tanks.
No.
We wouldn't have given them Percy and the others.
It up.
I wouldn't have had to lie my way off that train. Oh my God. I lied my way off that train. I wasn't too old to go.
You don't forget a thing like that.
Didn't you hear me? I convinced the Germans they had my birthday wrong.
Oh no, Arthur.
If it was only me, I'd just take my happy pills and sleep through the end of the world. But I promised. I promised Percy I'd keep him safe while we were in Germany. You promised to help me get to the bridge.
The one in the parade on Appleholme? How would you even get to it? You can't even go to Maidenholm. They shut that bridge down last week. No. You're right. You're always right. Ever seen one of these?
What does it do?
No.
Haven't the foggiest. But supposing you took this to the bridge to Maidenholm, and supposing you told the bobbies you were there to fix the bridge works, it might enhance your credibility.
And from Maidenholm, I can get to Appleholme.
And Appleholme has the only bridge out of Wellington Wells. See? Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
Well then, see you on the other side.
I'd rather doubt that. Adieu, Artie. Good luck.
Alright, thanks for the help, Ollie. I kind of wish he stuck around, if I'm being honest. Oh yeah, just told the lore. Wait, what? Have you found happiness yet? Not yet. I think our joy meter's empty. So far, we found a lot of sad backstory about people being taken to places on trains. Also, thanks. Welcome to the stream, Hyro. Yes, Hyro. I keep wanting to say hero. How are you doing this evening? Oh, Rambles, do you know who Ollie is talking to in that cutscene? I assume his wife, because there's a portrait here of a lady that would probably be about the same.
From school. Margaret, what's her name?
Oh.
She was supposed to go on the train, but then she disappeared and no one would talk about it.
That wasn't a woman. So he was talking to his potentially dead daughter, or she's in the same place as Artie's brother. Trains are fun. Hero's cool. Okay, I'll go with Hyro. I will try. I will make an effort. Dang it. So probably talking to his daughter, who went the same way that Artie's brother did. Which I assume Artie's brother ain't around, but let's not tell Artie that. He can have his hope. Oh, wait! Can you let me back in? I need to get some sleep. No? Okay. Thanks for the help, Ollie. I think I'm gonna pass out somewhere. Maybe there's an abandoned bed or something here. Daughter, and I'm not saying. Okay. I think I can infer who the other person was, because there were two people he was talking to. A little too loud for my liking. Okay. Go, go, go. Come on, Arthur. Don't pass out on me. Hello, sir.
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Well, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Well, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
I wonder if there's like...
Right? I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridges.
I love how that works.
Structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take their joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's
Oh.
for you to decide, is it?
No, sir.
Okay, so there's side effects of getting back on Joy once you're off it.
I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
I think we can excuse how easy it was, because we can assume this guy's high on Joy. And if he's saying that other folks are seeing like 6 eyes or whatnot, it should... I think it's safe to assume he might be a tad out of it.
Card, wouldn't I? There is another way though, isn't there?
Yeah, there has to be. Why whenever I watch your streams, all that plays in my head is Red Dead 2 house building song. I'm not sure which song that is, but if it's from Red Dead, I can kind of see how you might think that. Do we just sneak? I don't think we're supposed to sneak. Ooh, I have skill points? I have a lot of skill points. Well, guess who could have been doing things? Iron Fist. Unarmed hits to the head have a chance to stagger the enemy. That would be lovely. Thank you. Body Snatcher. Search and carry bodies faster. That'd be great. There you are. And heal better. That'd be lovely. Okay, I guess we gotta wait for other upgrades, but wow, I could have been upgrading this whole time.
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Okay.
Just resting my feet.
I have sent. Oh, we're waiting anyways. Oh. Might as well check what you're talking about, Plit. Ah, the music. Okay, I will check it out after stream.
Number 2. Now serving number 2.
Number 2? Why, that's me!
Welcome to the rehabilitation
Lucky,
centre.
lucky.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Yeah, we should be able to pass the test. We just have to act obnoxiously happy, right? I'm sure I got that down.
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room.
Ooh, sandwich. Don't mind if I do. I'll need that sandwich for my shower.
Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Search maintenance. Okay. Where do I leave my clothes?
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. I never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes.
I don't actually know the lyrics for this one. Mighty yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain
Hang on.
fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
Missed my left side. There we go.
Judging.
Some more cloth. A proper suit. Lovely.
Wonderful. Please proceed to the next room. In case there is any residual odor of the garden district on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Ooh.
Licorice? Why licorice?
Get
Yeah,
ready for
why?
the most
What the?
important moment in your rehabilitation.
There isn't flowers that smell like. Well, licorice comes from a plant. I'm being dumb again. Mental purification. I'm sure this is gonna be wonderful.
Oh, I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
I can see why. Cool.
Oh, damn it. They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
Alright. Some strawberry flavored joy. I found joy, everyone! Joy makes you happy, but take care not to take too much. The joy meter will help you keep track of your joy experimentation. If the joy meter fills, you will overdose and suffer penalties to combat, crafting, conformity until the overdose passes. So you can look overly happy. Good to know. As you take more joy, you will notice memory loss counter to the joy meter. This counter tracks the memory loss from taking too much or taking joy too many times. When the meter is full, you will suffer a crash and severe penalties. For this reason, you should take joy tactically, only when necessary. Alright, well, alright.
Entirely too good.
Yeah, I've become insane indeed. This has not gotten any less creepy, though. Can I get some booze? Some booze will make me even more okay, let's not say that.
Please head into the
We're good.
theater and take a seat.
The room is only for showing Uncle Jack only. It's not. Use cozy cottages if you must. Okay. Hi, Jack. Sit and watch the show with Uncle Jack. We got prime seats and everything.
Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
I have snacks. This is gonna be beautiful. Can I eat snack?
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Huh? Clothes make a man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society.
I've noticed
Don't
that.
dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax, and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Bye, Jack.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed.
He sure as golly is. I'm pretty sure I said that wrong, but whatever.
You've just
Okay, I need some food. Food. Yes, a sandwich. Wonderful. Arthur hasn't had proper food for a while. What did you... Okay, you did good things to my lungs. Never mind. Yeah. Why did that affect my sleep? What was in the tea?
Just
Hello,
a
sir.
reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them and we shan't have disagreements.
I find it hard to believe that someone hopped up on Joy hasn't broken into something. Hi.
Welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave?
Thanks for the lyrics, Blake.
Questioners are going to ask you one question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells.
Alright. I got this.
Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
I'm gonna go A. What did you do?
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer.
What are you seeing, man?
Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy? B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake? And why not pop a joy? C. Does everything have eyes?
Alright. Would you get in trouble if you just said Papa Joy? I feel like they would want you to Papa Joy either way.
Right, Player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2. I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative.
Mm-hmm.
If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
I feel like run and jump and play myself would be something they could do to try and diminish the situation. But yeah, it's probably A.
Player 1. That's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about.
I'll get a shillelagh to the head.
In Hamlin Village. Player 2.
Oh God, the eyes!
We want you to succeed.
I'm sure at some point we're gonna start seeing the eyes ourselves.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers? B.
Aw.
Talk about old times? C.
Yeah, they won't like that answer.
Why is everything staring?
They're gonna hate B. I think they'd actually hate B more than if I hit the eyes. Because then I'm a conscious downer.
Excellent. Yes. Do give the ladies a lovely bouquet. They do so love flowers. Oh dear.
Regardless of your dystopian future or current situation, giving flowers to people is just a nice thing to do.
Remember, doctors are here to help you.
That's a doctor?
Joy, doctors will smell it right away.
Oh no.
And they'll give you a quick injection to make your day a lovely one. Dr. Byron, what is your question?
Good to know. Oh boy.
You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please God, make them stop staring.
Who cares?
That's right. Clear one. It hardly
Not my doctor, no.
It might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench, no worse for the wear. Oh, clear two. Today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a 7th try. And that concludes this episode.
How long have you been seeing the eyes, buddy?
I hope you made it to the village.
This poor man.
If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Man, that thing's creepy. Yes, man? What's up?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave.
Oh no.
To show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready?
Well, I see a power core that might help.
Guest questioners are going to ask you one question each. All
Never mind, let's go.
is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells.
Take some scrap.
Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in,
Is everyone's
sure.
face
Hey,
painted?
say hello to
Yes.
everyone you meet, like what you do.
That, or we'll find out later that it's a surgical thing. For now, I'm gonna assume it's the more pleasant thing, and they're just painted. Some fine linen. Hey! Is there a grab all option? Seriously, is there a grab all option, please? I have a lot of stuff. Their mask? Oh, okay. Then they have to be surgically attached because we don't have masks that good. I feel like this is slightly slower. Eh. I think we can leave the mushrooms, but this we have to take. Maybe. No, they're just good masks. Those are really good masks, then. Like, even, hello.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall, sir.
Seriously, those things move with the lips. There has to be something that's holding them in the smile. But yeah, even like latex masks aren't that good.
Isn't this wonderful? Oh, I can't remember the last time someone came through. Welcome back to civilization.
Are they seriously playing the Clockwork Orange theme? Nice touch.
I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade. Like the one
Look
I
at my
left on
jovial
desk
gait.
in the parade.
Everything's lovely.
How do I get a new one? Wait. The old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks.
Okay. Break into the old government printing office. Alright. Yeah, this place is actually somehow less pretty than where we came from. Yes, the buildings are intact and everything, but you can totally tell it's fake. I can't imagine being this mobile while I walk. Just swinging around your arms without a care in the world. Someone drinking something? Da, 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 da. Lovely day for it.
That's an awful lot of bobbies.
Don't look at the downer breach. We gotta keep our joy up. Just keep moving. So far, no one's noticed anything. I don't know what he was doing. That lady has some really strong legs. Look at her go.
Looks like the old printing office is pretty well buttoned up. I wonder if there's a way in the back.
You know what? Never mind. Next week? Arthur? Arthur Hastings.
Lovely day for it.
Don't you lovely day for it, me, you idiot. It's me.
Who?
Sally. Oh, I knew it was you. I mean, the glasses, the hair, the really adorable jacket. Don't ask me how. You're not that awkward little boy anymore, are you? But the way you walk, it's like the mask isn't even there. I just knew. There's Arthur.
Sally? You look fantastic.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm out of my mind with boredom.
Green and white checked. Your dress, the last time I saw you. Running out the door.
Oh, that horrible gingham dress. Oh, God, that takes you back. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Oh, you have little fucking faith. I'm not going to turn you in. Whatever possessed you to go off your joy?
Percy.
Oh,
I saw a picture of him. I promised I'd look after him in Germany. I have to go and find him.
How are you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city.
Good Christ. Just tell the policeman that. I'm sure they'll wave you right on through.
Yeah, haven't figured that bit out yet.
I'm very close with General Bing.
Of course you are.
No.
You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
I mean, I could go see him and ask
Come
him to
on,
give me a
Arthur.
letter of transit.
You need help.
Don't put the General out on my account. I'm sure you've only so many favours you can ask of him.
Arthur.
My God. You still hate me, don't you?
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14 years.
We were 16.
How could you?
Because I liked him? Because he had that adorable beard? I don't know. There isn't a reason for everything. You're the last bloody person who should be off his joy.
I can't believe you are.
Believe me. Take enough stuff. Look. Some downer broke into my lab last week, literally tore the bars off the windows, and the ridiculous thing is I forgot to lock the front door. Point is, it's a horrible, terrible world out there. I just don't see you smashing your way into the city without a great deal of help.
Oh no, not me.
I'm living on the King's Road right now.
Of course you are.
I couldn't exactly have stayed there, could I?
So aggressive,
Nothing
Arthur.
happened.
Look, I'm sorry. This isn't what I meant to... Maybe we could help each other. Maybe I could come by when I'm feeling...
She's one of the playable characters, I think.
better. Brilliant.
Alright, so there's some history between these
How
two.
about going to the King's Road, knocking on her door and apologising grievously? And asking nicely for a letter of transit. She knows General Bing.
Oh, hi, oh, what?
Damn it, lads, she's Scarper.
Oh, but what have we here? A friend of Miss Boyle's, innit? Funny.
And you
don't
and your
seem all
teleporting
like
gang
much, eh?
are...
Perhaps we can express our feelings about Miss Boyle to her friend.
There's the one that did it.
Ooh. Boop. There you are. What? Let me hit this guy. Okay, that's 2 down. Can I get some first aid kit? Oh, Venus variation. Oh, thank you for the 600 points. Oh, Toast, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the stream. Spoopy raid. How did your stream go? Also, what were you streaming? I didn't get a chance to see it. I'm so lucky I had a first aid kit on me. That could have been very bad. Just walk by the Bobby, it's fine.
You've been having an altercation in the alley?
Not at all. I would
Nothing
never.
to worry about, Constable. I'll just be on my way.
And where is it you're on your way to? Precisely.
Just off to see an old friend on
Well,
St.
while I
George.
was working on models. Lovely, lovely.
Well, no,
I'll be sure to
there's
check
been
out the
such a hurry.
VOD after this.
The bridge to St. George is under renovations.
Oh. For how long?
I hesitate to prognosticate, sir. Dr. Faraday's the only one who knows how to fix
Scott's
the,
models coming along.
ridiculous
Perfect.
contraptions on them bridges.
Can't
Word
wait
has
to
been
see it in action.
But we've not had the courtesy of a reply.
Why don't you, I don't know, go to Dr. Faraday's house?
Because Dr. F has removed to a secret location, the, location which headquarters keeps, secret.
All right.
Thanks,
Your
officer.
headquarters then.
You some kind of troublemaker. Stay out of city business.
I suppose if I want to go and make up with Sally, I need to get Dr. Faraday to come fix his bridge.
Folks in this town are very animated.
And find out where he's gone. Not risky at all.
Okay, we're almost out of joy.
It's
We
always
gotta
a
get
little
moving.
extra complicated with Sally, isn't it?
Are you feeling alright?
I'm feeling fine. I just gotta keep walking. There's a Bobby there. Just keep looking away from them while walking by. Okay, so this is how this place actually looks like, which, yes, it seems about right. It's alright, it's fine. Just need to take some joy. Wait, can I get some other types of joy? I want some vanilla joy.
Happiness is a choice.
Yeah. I don't like this world. I don't want to be here.
Hello. I'm attempting to locate Dr. Faraday. Can you tell me where I can find him?
I'm afraid that information is not for public consumption, sir.
Oh, shoot. They're back.
I can tell him where to find Bobby Hickenbotham, though.
Oh, for heaven's sake. He's not at the Reform Club
Yep,
again.
I
is he?
see it.
He was supposed to go to Lud's Own.
Well,
Guys, I'm putting us on,
Dr. F has been deprived.
I'm putting us on sub only, just in case.
Of every English citizen, he's got to get his arse spanked.
Sorry.
Constable Bevan, I'm not the public. I'm from the Department of Archives, Printing and Recycling. We're conducting an investigation into Dr. Faraday's handling of municipal records relating to the maintenance of the interinsular bridges. 2 requests have already been sent by Miss Bing to you.
Okay, give me a second. I'm also going to take off notifications for a sec. Dang it. Well, we're almost near end of stream, so it's not too big of a deal. No reason to get all upset. Follows. There you are. Turn that off for a bit. Sorry about that, y'all. We'll take care of it once we're done with this stream, which shouldn't be too long.
Your superior requesting this information. If I have to go back to the parade, Miss Bean's next letter regarding this apparently deliberate festinance will include the name of the last person I talked to. Will that be you, Constable, or the chap who keeps the constabulary's address book?
In that case, sir, why don't you take the elevator on up to records? They'll sort you out.
Thank you. I shall.
What the hell is festinance?
They deprived Dr. Faraday of his liberties.
So yeah, I'm assuming those two are also bots because they have the exact same name as the fellas that followed earlier. So no beans will be eaten for you, you jerks. Assuming you are jerks.
Percival Hastings, is it not?
No, it's Arthur. Percival went away.
Odd. There are some things you think you'll never forget. But then, I suppose you do.
I'm Arthur. Arthur Hastings.
Memories play tricks on you, do they not?
You must get back on board!
How old are you, Mr. Hastings?
I'm 13. They typed my birthday wrong on the card.
So, why are you here?
I'm just here to take my brother to the train.
So what was Arthur's plan to get his brother back before? I can bribe them with scotch? That's good to know. Hello.
Hello. Constable Bevan said you're the chap who has Dr. Faraday's current address.
That's right. I've got records of everyone's address back there. All alphabetical. I'm quite proud of it.
So, where has Dr. Faraday relocated to?
Oh, I can't tell you that. You're not a constable. I guess it would take two of you to make one constable, if you had platform shoes. Right. Anyone else you'd like me to not tell you the address of?
You're very helpful.
That's what everyone says. You know, I used to patrol the street. It was lovely. Shopkeepers give you sandwiches, ladies flirt, the warm sun on your coat. One misstep, and they put you in the records room. It's hardly fair.
Depends on what the
When
misstep
I
was.
left him,
Where do you think we're not open to the general public? Bugger all.
Gonna grab this really quick. There's gotta be a way around. There always is. Okay, we need a scanner card. Let's see. Are we out of joy already? Okay. Just gotta be quick about it. It's fine. Jimmy Bar. What's this?
But why do the Germans want children?
I don't know.
Where are they taking them?
I don't know. They won't say.
When are they coming back?
No one knows. They won't say.
Why won't they say?
Well, just shut it, Percy. Just shut it. Sorry. Till the war's over, I guess. They're losing, I think.
But the radio... But the radio keeps talking about victories.
Yes, but the victories keep getting closer to Berlin.
I can't hear
So they're
you.
retreating?
They keep winning, but they're then going backwards.
Clever kid.
That doesn't make any sense.
It does if they're lying.
People shouldn't lie. It confuses everything.
Yes, yes, it really does.
Alright, so we got some cloth scrap. Oh, wait, there's a letter up here. Maybe it has some useful information. Up here. Again? Oh, it must be Thursday. Tell Dr. V to... polite like. There's no polite way of saying that, really. Even if she wasn't the only source of the Blackberry, the General would have our heads. Alright. Yeah, sorry about the sub-only mode, guys. It's only for the duration of this stream, which is only like 10 minutes anyways. So not too big a loss. It's just a shame. Wait. It's okay, officer. Don't worry about it. I don't know if this is gonna work, but the game's been glitching out so far, so maybe. Oh my gosh, it might work. Am I out of bobby pins? Shoot. Let's see, crafting. No, we're not. We're just hanging out while he freaks out outside. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're good. Seriously, this game's stealth is a little off. Request for persecution. Also, let's make one of these. Thank you. Dr. Verloc continues to agitate for apprehension and detention of his former protege, Miss Sally Boyle, claiming she purloined and absconded with his formula. Okay. Can I not lock back that one? So that might have what we need then. Let's let him walk by and we'll knock him out. We can throw him in the corner over there. No one will know. Or not knock him out. Don't worry about it. It's fine. I thought we could take things off of him. Get to Dr. Faraday's file located by any means. Can't do anything with the police booth. Alright. I feel like it's going to take a while to figure things out here. I cannot save, never mind. Oh, there we are. Thank you. That was way easier than I thought it was going to be. Do.
If they're alphabetical, maybe I can find Dr. F's address myself. F for Faraday.
Where are we at now? A? Okay, can I stealth take down here? That's the question. No is the answer. Keep moving is the potential solution. Coming back this way? Okay, E, F should be here.
Oh, lovely. I'm famous.
You're only making it harder on yourself.
Where is he? I used up my lockpicks. It's coming around. Do we not have anything for locks? Shoot. Dang, I wish you could knock out Bobby's. Because this is definitely where I'm supposed to search. It's just that one cabinet I can't get into. How would one get a hold of some metal scrap for that? Because I'm pretty sure we're out. Hang on, I'll be back. The rubbish bin, maybe? Nope. Vents. Useful for getting into places, but that's about it. Dang it. I'm trying to think of a solution. We might have to just leave the area and then come back with a bobby pin.
Don't make me come find you. Oi! What are you doing there?
Doing where? I'm not here. See ya, officer. I will be back with a lockpick. Maybe someone's got some metal. Haha! Oh wait, no, that's not what I need. I need bobby pins specifically. Bobby pins, bobby pins, bobby pins. Where would I find some bobby pins? There we are. All right, let's go. See, no need to worry. Where'd the other cop go? Let's let him walk by. Okay, go, go, go.
Aha.
You gotta be kidding.
Let's have this place organised.
Why was that unlocked? Whatever, let's go.
It's crazy. Why? And how do I get to Lud's home? Are they renovating it?
Okay, we got what we needed. Now we just have to get out. Thankfully, that other cop hasn't made a reemergence. Seriously, this game is really weird when it comes to the stealth sections. Things will change out of nowhere. And loading into a location shouldn't change that, but... I mean, it is in my favor.
What was all that about Bobby Hickam? Both of them. He's supposed to check up on Dr. Faraday, but he's at the Reform Club instead, getting his arse spanked. He must have some sort of ID that lets him cross to Lud's Hole. Maybe I could borrow it.
The streets are remarkably empty. Though that could be because it's like almost late. Just mind your own business. Everything's fine. Nope, that's not gonna help. Do. That's a joy checker. Okay, we can save here. So that's... Whew. I think that was a good first session. That was a lovely stream. Thank you guys all so much for joining. No new follows for now, I guess. But yeah, either way, I had a great time. I hope you all did too. Y'all have been lovely, and I hope you all have a wonderful night. I think we have some time for a raid. Let's see if we got anyone online. Or if you got any suggestions, that'd be oh, wait, no. Esme's still online. All right. You know what to do. We're raiding Esme. So be lovely to her and enjoy the stream. I'm sure that she's going to be having lots of fun on her channel too. For now, have a wonderful night, guys. I'll see you in the next stream. Bye-bye for now. What? No, don't cancel the raid, you jerk. Go. Swarm.